very good day, everyone. Today we will discuss the answer for UPS 3. The first question: define method in context of Java programming. A Java method is a collection of statements that are grouped together to perform an action, an operation. An operation. A Java method is a collection of statements that are grouped together to perform an operation. Okay. The second one, give two types of methods in Java programming. The first method is standard library methods. Second method is user defined method. 1 mark. Okay, this method is written by a programmer. Write this method and is defined outside the main method. So what is the method actually? Okay, this one is a user defined method. Whatever method that created by a programmer is a user defined method. Whatever method that already have in your Java library is standard uh, library method. Okay, what are the advantages? State and explain one advantage of using methods in Java programming. The first one, code reusable. You can write a method once and use it multiple times. So you can write a method once and use it multiple times. 2. You can make code more readable and easier to debug and help to implement our task easier. The code is more readable, easy to read, and easy to debug and can help us to implement our coding to be more easier. Okay, it saves a lot of time in case of several operations and several tasks. Code reusability and reduce the project code size. Okay, you can use back the coding, so you can use either one. uh, there are any suitable answer, means that there are 4 answers here. You can use one answer as your answer for this number 4. So number 5, two general structure of method. So there are 3 general structure actually for the method: return type, method name, parameter. You can choose any 2. Okay, this one is number 6. Okay, number 7. Okay, I think a lot of people got wrong for this question. Write Java segment to call method calc next text by passing arguments annual income, first income, rate, then assign to variable next text. Means that you have to call a method. So your method, you have to call a method, means that you use an object to call a method. Obj is an object. Any object name can use to call a method. Dot, your method is call next text. Call next text. So call next text will use obj or any object to call it. Okay, and passing arguments, what is inside your parameter? The first one is annual income, comma, second one is first income, third one is a rate, and assign all these to variable next text. So it means that obj dot call next text annual income, first income, and rate, you have to assign to next text. Okay, not text. The answer is wrong actually. Tax. So you can change the next text. Okay, number 7. Okay, by using a standard library method, you have to use the standard library method. Write a program segment, only the part, to find display square of t. So you have to find the square of t. Use standard library method. So you have to use standard library method. System.out.print. Why? Because you have to display, means that you have to use system.out.print. Okay, met.pow parameter t comma 2, because power of t. Okay, because square of t. So next you can also use system.out.print. The square of t is power of t. Power met.pow t comma 2, or you can find the value first, any value a or b or c, y equal to met.pow bracket t comma 2, then system.out.print y. So you have to use standard library method to display the square of t for this question. Okay, we go for number 8. So from the Java programming above, your public class calc ad is your class name, calc ad. calc AD, double calc AD, use a variable named double calc AD is your method actually. Double calc AD is a method, x integer x y, double ADD x plus y return ADD. Yeah? This one is your main method. Okay, public static void main string arguments, scanner input, integer m, integer n. Okay, calc AD, new calc AD. Yeah? Okay, what is the output for this one? Object method name. Your object name is add. Okay, your method name is calc add, so means that your object method means that add what is used in your method. Okay, we go for the main method. This is our main method. Your class name is calc add, and the method, the object that you use is add. Okay, add is a object method name, so add is object method name. Your method name is calc add. Return type, so you can go for your method to see the return type. This is your method, so you can see the return type. This is your method, so your return type is double. Okay, then if you move to the next one, your class name is calc add. Parameter used in user defined method, so we go for user defined method. Okay, so parameter used for user defined method is integer x and integer y. Kamu yang create, you create by yourself, so jadi integer x and integer y. Argument called in argument used to call, so you go for object. Where's the object? Your object is add. Okay, we go for object. Okay, add, what object, what is the argument that you use? N and m. So this is your object add, and nm is used as your object to pass the value, pass the value. So nm. Okay, based on the figure 1, answer questions below. If passing value of m is 4, n is 5, m4 and 5, what will be your x and y? M4 and 5, m4 and 5, n is your first value, n is x, n is x, y is m. Okay, n is x, y is m. Okay, what is the n? What is the value for this one? Okay, n is x, so means n is 5, so x is 5. M is y, so y is 4. Okay, based on above, what is the output? So when you plus, you will get 9, but this one is a double. You can see the coding, this one is a double, not integer, so 9.0 is your answer, not 9. Okay, why we void use to do not return anything or do not return any value, does not return any value. Okay, now we go for the one question. Create a method name read annual income. Your method name is read annual income. We'll ask the user to enter value for x, then return the x. So means that your return type will be char. So they already say your return type will be char. So your char read annual income parameter 0. What is inside your parameter is char x sc dot next bracket char at 0, and then you have to return back the x to get the value. Okay, kelas dengar sini ya. Kalau yang case begini ya, ada pelajar cuba nak masuk scanner dalam method. Tak perlu bawa scanner dalam method. Kalau kamu dah already kamu dah declare dalam main method, scanner tak perlu bawa dalam method. Contohnya kita tengok coding ini. Dalam main method, scanner input sudah pun declare. So kalau kamu ada input dalam method kamu double calc AD, tak perlu bawa scanner balik sekali lagi di situ. Okey, satu lagi. Input tak semestinya berlaku dalam main method. Input boleh juga berlaku dalam nama method tu. Double calc AD, input boleh juga kita masukkan di situ. Contohnya case yang terakhir ni. Yang case ni, nama method dia read annual income char. So input dia berlaku dalam method char. Char x sc dot next char at 0. So bermaksud return x, nilai x akan dipantulkan ke atas masuk dalam main method. So jadi bila kita masukkan a contohnya sebagai char, so char ni akan dipulangkan ke dalam main method. So I think that's all for this one. So have a nice day. You can write back the full answer in your uh, notes, and you can use as a notes. Okay, thank you. That's all for today.